Alright, we're gonna start over. I tried to make a video and I didn't apparently get the button pressed. I was just kind of talking about, I gotta remember what I was talking about. I was talking about like the carnage of riding in the snow. And what I'm doing to like keep my thing, I got a rock wedged in there. Wrap it in bags. I don't feel like redoing that whole video. Sorry. I will. You know what? I will. I'll redo a whole video. I don't redo videos very often, but I just did, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes of video and didn't have the thing recording. So this is what I'm doing. And it's obviously not the right way. You should do it according to the manufacturer's instructions. Okay, so what I've got here, if you can see, that's the finger on a food service glove. These little cheapies, real thin. One finger up there, taped off. I got a paper towel in there to grab any residual moisture that makes it in, because my batteries aren't sealed on the very ends, and I don't want to get water into the space between my cells. I wish I could get that rock out. There's like a rock in there. That's not cool. I got a rock prying twig. It's probably not good for my motor. There we go. So yeah, running in the snow kind of bombs your stuff out a little bit, but you know, supposedly all electronics are water resistant / proof. I've seen people put these in the lakes and stuff. But just because you see it on TV doesn't make it be, oh, and I forgot to turn it on. Last video I commented how I didn't do any of that wrong, because I got, you know, the internet experts. Oh, you put your thing on backwards, that's the funniest shit I've ever seen. It's like, oh well, must be nice being perfect. I'm not perfect. Let me know. Comment below what it's like to be perfect. I haven't experienced that yet. So, check our steering. All right, we got steering. So what I was actually talking about in this video, and we'll run it, was I was talking about this app. This Traxxas Links app. Let me bring it up here real quick. Okay. And it's cool. Cold fingers. I need my glove on. I can wear one glove. I'm gonna have one to run the screen, one to run the trigger. Keep this one a little toastier. Anyways, so when I was having problems, obviously you gotta have the Bluetooth module, you gotta have a smartphone, you gotta have a car, whatever. Once you get all those things. When I stuck it all together in mine, my Speedo didn't work, and I've talked about this in some of my videos. And what I determined from internet research was you delete your app completely off your phone and then you reinstall it. And it worked. And I got a couple days of driving out of that reinstall, and then it croaked on me again, which is kind of lame. So I decided to call Traxxas and just ask them, you know, like, hey, what's up? Like, is there a thing I'm missing? Is there a simple something I can do to make it come back on? And like, they're pretty cool. I've talked to them twice, and the first time I talked to them, they took care of me instantly. This time the guy was kind of like, well, do you got the latest firmware? And it's like, well, yeah, I got the latest firmware, because when you initiate it all, it does it for you automatically. And after like a couple minute conversation, it was kind of like, yeah, it's kind of, you know, you're dealing with some pretty high-end technology that's kind of a little bit, it's got opportunities to not work perfectly. And you think about it, so you're inputting here with this and your that. That's going to there. It's getting processed, and then it's coming back to this and showing on your screen pretty quickly, which is kind of amazing. So sometimes that goes wrong and people get upset. It's like, well, boo-hoo, my amazing technology is not working. But what I did, obviously, deleted the app, reinstalled it, now it's working again. One of the things I've noticed is when you are online and you're like trying to find information on this particular machine, this MAXX, and you type in MAXX, what comes up like a lot of times, and I feel like I need to have my screen up here so I can see what I'm talking about. What I feel like happens a lot of times is you get XMAXX information. And it's like, I get it, XMAXX is flagship, it's top tier, but like, I didn't type XMAXX in, you know, on the search thing. I typed MAXX, but I'm still getting XMAXX information. So when I was like trying to research this telemetry stuff, all I was getting was MAXX. You know, the MAXX, the MAXX. The MAXX has, you could download the stuff, you can get the telemetry, blah, blah, blah. There wasn't a lot of information talking about, does the MAXX have telemetry? Well, this one did. And I don't know if they all do. I don't know how to answer that for people or tell people, oh yeah, you're going to get it. I don't know. But mine does. I got mine late 2020, you know, right at the end. And my ESC has that shit built into it. Automatic. I don't have to, I didn't add anything. I didn't buy anything extra. I just put the Bluetooth in, synced it, and it works. And that's kind of cool. You know, I know on the 4Trax, not the 4Track, TRX4s, the only telemetry you get with those is your incline angles and stuff. And that's cool. I mean, on a crawler, you need speed? No. You need a lot of that other stuff? No. Can you add it? Yeah. I feel like I'm filling up with snow. So, I mean, I don't know if I ever, like, made an official addressing of all that. It's like the airing of grievances. But it's a real thing. You know, I private message with some of you guys, and I've gotten questions that are pretty basic, and like, I'm not an expert. I don't even play one on TV. And some of the stuff I'm figuring out on my own. Some of this I'm, you know, getting help from the internet communities. You know, people's videos, people's posts, forum talks. Yeah, I don't know. I've always heard there's no such thing as a dumb question. But sometimes I feel like some of the questions I asked are either too dumb or it's like, why are you asking that? Like, whatever. That's alright though. Oh, and I was going to set a timer. See, that's the other thing. Like, I get so much on my mind, I forget what I'm doing. Like, I've yet to set a timer and ran a timer to completion to see how long my run times are with these batteries. I set a timer one time and then I forgot to check it. And it just ran forever. You know, I've gone back and like added my videos up, but I don't think I've shot all the way through on one battery. I either run it for a little bit beforehand, run a little bit in between starting and stopping videos. Ooh. That was a super wreck. I mean, I don't know, it's alright. I feel like I'm getting a little over 20 minutes. And I know it's cold out and that affects battery life. And I'm assuming the fact that my tires are spinning pretty much the whole entire time. And they wouldn't be doing that with dry conditions potentially as much. And maybe the battery would last a little longer. Like, I was kind of hoping for maybe not to do that as much, for a half hour on the 7200s. But, I mean, whatever. I need to focus on, like, trying to get my air control a little better, because there's times where I feel like I could participate in the saving of this thing from ultimate cartwheeling, rolling, crashing, doom and gloom. I don't know, it's just a lot. It's a lot to process all at once. And I know in the videos, it kind of seems like I was a victim of it too when I first started watching these videos. Like, if I saw someone do something like slightly incorrect, you'd be like, oh, come on, man. Come on, man. You could do better. Come on, man. You know? But the answer is, the answer is I'm sure everybody's better than everybody else. Like, if you're watching this, you're probably better than I am. No doubt about it. Your mom probably told you were better than me. Like, I get it. And then if you ever, like, did this, you'd realize it's a little harder than it looks. And then if you ever got any videos put up, people would watch your videos and they would say, I'm better than you. That's how it works. Everyone's better than the internet. I get that. Myself included, probably. My whole thing is, like, it's so much fun. Woo, got a little wheelie off that guy. Oh, yeah. I mean, I never thought I could ever have so much fun with a few pieces of plywood, a couple cinder blocks, and a sloppy driveway. Let me stand over here for a second. Like I shot some video earlier on my first battery, and then I stopped recording because I realized I was just messing with camera angles and recording. It's like, am I gonna try a camera angle that sucks and then put that video up? Probably, but I shouldn't. But anyways, sorry, I zoned out there for a second. I was standing over here and shooting some video, and it seemed like it was a pretty good angle. Woo! See, that was a good recovery. I think it's snappy on the brakes. The other thing that's weird is, like, with the chest cam, sometimes I just float off into like Never Land and forget to turn, which I think I might have just done right there. But I don't know, head cam is cool. It's just, I feel like you have to, in order to like make a really good smooth video, you can't move your head around too much, which is kind of hard to do when you're aiming things up. Oh, that was brutal. Recovered. Oh yeah, let's do some wheelies. Let's do some wheelies. You ready? And that rock is... Oh, brutal. Brutal! My body's popped out on the sides. Let's fix that. I think we're all good. Yep. Little transition rip there. I had no idea this thing would like kick so much gravel. That's the other thing I think is like kind of crazy, is the level of just, I don't know what you call it, just the level of anger this thing has. It's just angry. It's an angry little beast. Uh-oh. Big recovery. Yeah, nice little mid-air adjustment there. Not as nice as some people's, I know, but nice for me. Like, you may not realize it, but I am not sponsored. I am not a sponsored driver. This is not sponsored content. Ooh, that's a nice little floater. Ooh, about wrecked nuts there. Oh, forgot to turn my chest, sorry. Oh, overcooked it. That stew is overcooked. I'm afraid that because we've had this warm weather, this is going to turn into like an ice block, a solid ice block, which is going to be kind of brutal. Ooh, I went brakes and I shouldn't have. See, I went opposite of what I should have done. Easier said than done. Well, I heard someone say, like, if you think you're going to wreck nuts, you should land on the roof. Because the roof is more protected than, like, landing in other situations. Like a full bail to the roof can't be better than that. Oh, that's just ugly. Oh, yeah. So there's something I need to think about. I can't see if that jumps down when I'm standing up there. And that jump was, that was down. Garbage. Oop, I just fed myself. Was I hungry? No, I wasn't. Stunt driver. Try to send one. Maybe not. I can't believe how the time flies when I'm doing this. Like, I didn't mean to do a... Woohoo! Wasn't planning on doing a 15-minute video. Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie. Oh, that jumps down. See? Bail it to the roof. Safer that way. Ooh, we got something going on with the front tire. Get a rock in there. That was stuck in my tire. Gravel is the best. Gotta keep an eye out for that stuff. Woo! Rodeo. It's starting to really warm up out here.